$200 million of cargo is traded through the Port of Vancouver every day. But for nearly a week, shipping containers and vessels waiting for cargo have been in limbo, stalled by the CP rail strike.
Our terminal operators are taking steps to work with both the trucking community and CN Rail to remove and evacuate as many containers as possible, but that this situation needs to be resolved as quickly as possible.
As debate began in Parliament on back-to-work legislation, so too did the government's sales job.
We like to see CP Rail continuing to roll on Thursday, but we'd like it sooner, quite frankly.
In any social environment, conflict is likely to occur, many people having different opinions on various topics in general. But when there are opposing opinions in the work environment, the consequences could be very damaging to the company within which the altercations occur. Strikes are a very real danger in the work environment. When conflicts are not managed properly and professionally, it's a manager's job to do as best he or she can to foresee, manage, and prevent conflicts between employees in the company, or even between company and external partners. Some examples of these may include suppliers and/or investors. There have been many serious strikes in the past. We're going to be using the Canadian Pacific Railway strike as an example to show what managers should and should not do when a strike is at hand. We'll be using some of the theories learned in class to show what managers could have done better in those situations and what they couldn't have. The focus of this project is going to be what managers should do to foresee, prevent, and motivate their employees towards productivity so that these strikes and other negative situations where conflict occurs don't occur again.
Conflict in the workplace is considerably unavoidable. In any company, there will be some sort of conflict. If people feel like they are being treated unfairly by management in any way, conflict will most likely arise. Communication is the transfer and understanding of a message between two or more individuals. Employees should be able to communicate to management easily if there happens to be a problem or question that they feel is important to address. When employees feel like their voice has been heard by management, conflicts in the workplace definitely will decrease and employees will feel much more content in their job. In the past year, employees from Canadian Pacific Railway went on strike because the company wanted to reduce pensions by 40%. They also wanted to increase the already grueling pace and length of work from 10 hours to 12 hours per day, with no paid sick days and no break. The Canadian auto workers also went on strike this past year because of similar reasons. The union wanted to make changes to the pension plan for new hires, requiring them to make contributions to the plan, and that would pay defined benefits received by new employees. Also, management requested that it take 10 years to reach the maximum salary of $34 instead of $60.
Communication between two or more individuals can be understood through a process that can be related to a flow or a circle. The communication process model is a continuous flow of messages sent and received by individuals communicating. The sender chooses a message, then encodes the message considering the receiver, then chooses a channel which they would like to send the message through. The receiver then decodes the message considering the sender and provides feedback. Negotiation is referred to as the process in which two or more parties exchange goods or services and try to agree on an exchange rate for them. Researchers often refer to the dual concern theory when describing people's conflict management strategies. Dual concern theory describes how one's degree of cooperativeness, degree to which an individual tries to satisfy another individual's needs, and assertiveness, degree to which an individual satisfies one's own individual concerns, foresees how conflict is handled. According to the conflict researchers, there are 5 conflict handling strategies. Number 1, forcing. Imposing one's will on the other party. Number 2, problem solving. Trying to reach an agreement that satisfies both one's own and the other party's aspirations as much as possible. Number 3, avoiding. Ignoring or minimizing the importance of the issues creating the conflict. Number 4, yielding. Accepting and incorporating the will of the other party. And lastly, compromising. Balance concern for oneself with concern for the other party in order to reach a solution.
Motivation refers to the reason underlying any behavior. It's the attribute that encourages individuals to do or not to do something. Now I'm going to talk about the motivation in theory. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there are 5 hierarchy of needs. Psychological and safety are very basic needs. Based on our examples, most basic needs are not being met. For example, CB company will reduce employees' retirement pension and increase working hours. If employees feel basic needs are not being met, they cannot move up to the high level of needs. In expectancy theory, it looks at how outcomes get employees to put more effort into their work and contributing to better performance. In both General Motors and CB Rail Company, employees do not feel motivated at all. First of all, for the effort-performance relationship, there is a likelihood that employees will put effort into their job because they feel treated unfairly by the company and they were not given a noticeable goal. For performance reward relationship, both of these two companies' employees believe that no matter how they put and improve their level of effort on a job performance, will not lead to a good reward. And for the wellness, it could not fulfill the employee's personal goal and basic demand. The last one is equity theory. When employees feel treated inequitably, they will put less effort into their job performance, or may even decide to quit. Furthermore, it would also increase the possibility of a strike.
Union is an important way to manage conflict. The reason is the union represents the employees' behalf and protects their benefits. Additionally, with union's help, employees can better negotiate with their compensation system, benefit, and work condition. If a company has a workers' union, employer cannot violate employees' benefit randomly, and their management plan will be limited and monitored by union. There are 4 main reasons. First, for salary part. Union employees always get more salary than non-union employees. Unions can also reduce salary equity because unions focus on raising money for low and medium salary work rather than high salary works. Especially for some powerful union, they can set salary stand. Second, for benefit parts, as I show, unions employees can also get more additional benefits. For example, healthy benefits. Third, for job security, unions employees get more paid leave and pensions, as I show in the table. The last but not least, unions people also get more vacation time. To sum up, unions is one of the best way to manage conflict.